you not scared of heights?
Not really. I mean, the guy you go in tandem with,
Which destination would you say has stayed with you the most till now, of all the places you've been to?
I think South Africa, and because of, like I said, the game reserve and that whole experience, plus of course Cape Town, which I think is the most beautiful place in the world so far that I've been to. And I also recently did a trip to Italy, the Amalfi Coast, which is just gorgeous. Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds very lovely. Is there any place in India you would like to visit?
I'm very fond of them. I love the mountains. I'm a very mountain person, and forests, that kind of thing, more than the beach. So I've done a little bit of Himachal, but there's so much more to explore. So that's what I want to do, Spiti and that whole side. Plus Ladakh. Never been, and I've just been dying to go.
It is stunning, absolutely. You must. And do you enjoy driving? Are you like a train person or a car person, or do you like flights? What kind of?
Well, when I'm traveling, I'm not much of a. I don't like driving so much because also I'm not very familiar, and I need to be in a familiar setting. But it's really nice taking the trains in Europe because you get to see so much more than as opposed to flying. But then it depends, because if you have a time crunch, it's just better to just take a flight because everything's so close by. But I like being driven.
Have you ever had like an adventure? Like something which you discovered was not in your plan, or something that happened unexpectedly? Any adventures in your travel? Any completely something that threw you off and then?
Well, definitely the most adventurous thing I've done again is in South Africa when we went so the shark dive with great white sharks. Yeah, I didn't actually go all the way down, but I was on the boat and we saw these huge, magnificent creatures all the way up close. So that was just brilliant. And the skydive. Yeah, we went on a skydive as well. Again, the most beautiful places in the world to skydive would have to be Cape Town because the scenery is just gorgeous. And
are you not scared of heights?
Not really. I mean, the guy you go in tandem with, he said, okay, I'm going to count to 3, and then you have to jump out because he's behind you, so you jump first. So I'm sitting at the edge, and he's like 1, 2, and he's like, I think, can you hurry up, please? So he says 300. Before he said 3, I was out of the plane, 10,000 feet.
Wow. So you would do it again?
I would do it again, yeah.
And what about bungee?
That I can't get myself to do for some reason. I mean, I can skydive and I can do the shark thingy, but I just can't get myself to jump off a bridge or whatever and head first and all that.
That's scary,
yeah.
Right?
Why South Africa was chosen for her? If in case she
well, we try to find some links, and we also try to find some interesting synergies. So, क्योंकि ये साउथ अफ्रीका ट्रैवल कर चुके थे और मूवी की शूटिंग वहाँ उन्होंने की थी, तो हमारा ये आइडिया था कि हम उनको वापस लेके जाएं, and we should do something different this time. So they had done Cape Town, they had done something more sophisticated, towny. This time we were taking them into the wild. We were taking them into a safari, and we were taking them into Durban. Both of these places were very different to Cape Town, where they had gone. So the idea was to revisit the place, but do something totally different, and then get something exciting out of it. So I think she did get a contrast, and she did get something very different.
Thank you.
No, for sure, I completely agree, because like I said, Cape Town and Durban and the place we went to was completely different landscape-wise, people-wise, and just the way life is. That was more beach, laid back, and this is more, big cities. So yeah, I definitely saw new things in the same country. Big difference. That was like a proper 1-month schedule with dancing and all involved. So this was more laid back, chilled out. We had just a few shots, and it was more about enjoying the place and enjoying the hospitality, which was just out of this world. And I have to say the South African Tourism Board has really, really gone out of their way to show us a very, very good time.